Okay, so the installation is pretty easy. It's a little tedious, just like M-LOK, but it's not difficult. First thing you want to do is remove your... my fucking clammy ass hands. First thing you want to do is remove your M-LOK T-nuts, and you're going to replace them with the D-nuts. First thing you want to make note of is to make sure this rectangular recess here is facing down toward the M-LOK accessory. So these flat faces should be facing up. Once you start threading those on, you want to make sure they're not too tight so that they're riding just above the recoil lugs of the M-LOK accessory. Once you have them to that point, you want to make sure that they're parallel with each other so that they'll fit through the corresponding M-LOK slot that you want to put it on, or the corresponding Q-cert slot that you want to put it on. Once you identify where you want to put it, make sure these stay aligned as you're putting it through. Make sure the M-LOK accessory is sitting flush on your Q-cert rail. Then all you need to do is tighten down the hardware, rotating the D-nut so that the tabs on the D-nut lock onto the inside face of the Q-cert rail. And what's also happening, as you rotate it, I'll show you here, this rectangular face is going to start to pull down over top of your M-LOK's recoil lugs. This does a couple things. One, it's keeping your M-LOK accessory from moving forward and back, but also it's creating an inherent anti-rotation feature, stopping these from being able to work themselves out if they do come loose. So you'll see here, once it's dropped onto there, we have a square peg in a square hole situation. You can rotate it. It's not going to be able to rotate itself out because the M-LOK tabs are preventing the D-nut from rotating. I think I just said rotating like 10 times. So, once both of these D-nuts are in and rotated, tightened down, these two edges here of the D-nuts together are going to become your front and back recoil lugs. So you're not going to have forward and aft movement on the M-LOK accessory in the rail, and you're not going to have it in the D-nuts because of those two recess surfaces locking your M-LOK tabs into the D-nut. Simple as that.